Well, today we're talking to Mr. Sun from the city of Johannesburg about safe city solutions. So, Mr. Sun, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the challenges that you have in Johannesburg?
Thank you. It's always nice to be here. It's very exciting to be in Shanghai, Huawei Connect 2017. I come from Johannesburg, the biggest city in Africa. It was always between us and Nigeria, but in recent years, the economy, the trading activities in Johannesburg once again toppled other cities in Africa. So having to take care or manage a city like that, public safety is very important. So I am the member of the mayoral committee. That's our political structure. We have the mayoral system. So the executive mayor will be obviously the administrative, the executive leader. Then supporting him, there are 10 members of the mayoral committee, and each MMC would be responsible for a particular function. And in my case, I am the responsible person politically for public safety. That includes your Metro Police Department, our emergency management services, your fire department, medic services, disaster management, and also the vehicle and driver licenses testing centers. So that's really my function.
Well, it sounds very challenging. So what are some of the major challenges that you have in Johannesburg when it comes to managing all those facilities?
Well, firstly, Johannesburg is not a very old city, but it's a place where people want to be. That includes other migrants from other parts of South Africa, and many of the immigrants from other parts of the world and our neighboring countries. Many people would tell you Johannesburg is not a safe place. To an extent, it's quite true. Our crime rate is high. That's also being influenced by our unemployment rate. So, overall, the city has many challenges in regards to public safety, not just on the crime issue, but other issues as to disaster management, our emergency services. So on different levels there are challenges, but crime would then by far be the very top on our list of challenges that we have to deal with in managing the city, the public safety aspect.
And is there any particular incident or happening that drew you to Huawei's Safe City Solutions?
We were very interested when we first were invited by Huawei in South Africa, and we thought that we cannot be operating in a silo, especially when it comes to public safety. Criminals are advancing on a daily basis. They use technology too. For us, public safety cannot be a stagnant process where you are forever relying on police officers, firefighters, paramedics, and officials. There needs to be a level, in fact, quite a high level of technology and innovation involved. And this is where we thought Huawei, being a brand leader globally, it may assist us a lot coming to Shanghai to see what Huawei's got to offer, Huawei's partners. And we are extremely excited and surprised.
Well, we appreciate your confidence in us. Is there any particular solution that you've already implemented in Johannesburg?
Yes. Just a month back, our executive mayor, Mr. Herman Mashaba, and now we launched what we call the Vilakazi Street CCTV project. It's quite an interesting location because Vilakazi Street is a street where our former president Nelson Mandela and the Archbishop Desmond Tutu lived. This is the only street, we believe, in the world where two Nobel Peace Prize winners live together. It's becoming, quite a tourist attraction. It's very popular. It's got your African cuisine, your African culture. Of course, the Mandela House is a big attraction. Unfortunately, with that, there's a lot of crime. And this is when we approached Huawei and said, please assist us and see how we should be implementing it. This is when we together came up with a solution. Huawei has provided 28 state-of-the-art CCTV cameras, and we've now put that up. The images or the feed goes right into our Intelligent Operations Center in our Public Safety Headquarters, where the views of these cameras are being monitored on a 24-hour basis. It's being, given the residents and visitors so much confidence in keeping that street safe. So we are now wanting to take that one notch higher, to say that how do we now bring not just the CCTV cameras, but the education goes with it. Now earlier of the camera discussion, we talk about your LPR, your licensing plate recognition, the facial recognition system, technology that's very well advanced by Huawei, and there are so much other applications that we believe that we can build onto the system.
So another question is, how important is intelligent video surveillance for a city like Johannesburg?
It's very important, although as unfamiliar as the term may sound. It's very important for law enforcement agencies. Being a lay person, I describe it as having very good vision. You can be the smartest person if you don't have good vision, and the analytics to go with that. You're not really achieving what you want to do. So, for a city like Johannesburg, we have started with the CCTV camera project, but in those days we obviously had to install your analog CCTV cameras. But having seen the technology that's available and offered by Huawei, the 4K CCTV cameras, that's something that we would believe and quite certain by adding that feature into our safe city component, it will resolve and assist us in many of not only the crime fighting aspect but the crime prevention aspect. I can only imagine if this system and this cameras is able to pick up abandoned bag, that would immediately raise suspicion. Or even worse, we should see somebody carrying a suspicious, piece of equipment or weapon. We can immediately react to that. In the past, if you don't have that kind of technology and that kind of detail into what you are monitoring, it's always difficult for the back stage analytical functions to perform its duties optimally. So I think it will certainly add a lot of value and bring about much more functions and much more capabilities in the systems we already got.
I see. Is there anything else that you feel that Huawei could do to help Johannesburg in building a safer city?
If that could be mixed into the latest technology of Huawei's got to offer, and look at our very unique city of Johannesburg, we think any other cities or towns in Africa, and implement and provide us with solutions and applications and technology, and I'm sure Huawei will make a great success on the African continent.
Great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us today.
Thank you.
And we're happy to be partners with you in your Safe City initiative.
Great. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you.